We have hyenas and vultures. Now we have hippos, sharks, aardvarks, and elephants. Is this a zoo or a circus? No, it is the new cabinet. This is ZA News. Let's get it on. President Jacob Zuma has finally reshuffled his cabinet. Some ministers lost their jobs and some additional deputy ministers were added to various ministries. Yes, Tim, we are taking a long look at some departments and
Jeff Deutsch, Public Works,
is gone. Shame. But we have strengthened some ministries.
Gwen Mahlangung Kabinde
Is now the new Public Works Minister. Good for her.
Spiwenyanda Communications
Is no more. That is a big fish. But never mind. It is for the better because we are shaking the bag and all exciting things are happening.
Roy Parayachi
Is the new Communications Minister. He has got to fix the television stations.
Makenkesi Stofile, Sport and Recreation,
Has got the red card.
Fikile Mbalula, former president of the ANC Youth League at the age of 41,
Has got a very cushy job now. Watching all the sport, the soccer and the rugby. His friend Julius will be very pleased. Kosatu Zuma Vavi has lashed out at what he calls the predatory elite for spitting in the faces of the poor while guzzling sushi served on the bodies of half-naked women. Hello, Tim. I see, Mr. Vavi, that you have taken the animal metaphors to a new level. These are not metaphors, Tim. They are very real, these hyenas. They are eating the guts out of the starving, oppressed masses. I see you have angered at least one businessman, Mr. Vavi. This flashy tycoon, Kenny Kunene, is not pleased with your comments about his lavish party. That one, Tim, he should remember that there are many poor people in this country. This is not a zoo where we can act like vultures and sharks jumping on these young women to eat the fish like snakes. Mr. Kunene says that you are just jealous because you weren't invited to this party. He is a lying jackal and a fat swine with the manners of a camel that is spitting in the food of the workers. He also says that he is an honest self-made man and can spend his money in whatever way he chooses. Yes, but he is making a pig of himself with his low morals and he is behaving like an aardvark to make the workers sick with disgust. An aardvark, Mr. Vavi? Yes, Tim. This is a small burrowing animal that likes to run around at night. Julius Malema, the ANC Youth League president, was invited to Mr. Kunene's party, and he says that you, Mr. Vavi, must be brought down to size. This one, Tim, he can talk. He is so big. He is like a hippo full of the sushi and the manure. He is stuffing himself with all the food, and soon all the other animals will kick him out. Of the zoo? Of the ANC team. And speaking of the Youth League leader, President Jacob Zuma has shared a public platform with Julius Malema for the first time since their public fallout. Both addressed a rally in the Western Cape to celebrate the Youth League's 66th birthday. Yes, boss. And then I'm telling the people that they must use the doom to get rid of this ugly Madam Helen racist Zile because she's the one building the open toilets. Yes, Julius, I was there, remember? I heard you. And I'm saying that she is a big cockroach, boss. Yes, Julius, but you know what they say about the cockroach? That is ugly and very chacharach. No, Julius, they say it is very hard to get rid of the cockroach. They say that even if there is a nuclear explosion, there is only the cockroach that will survive. How, boss? That cockroach, she's tough. Very tough, my boy. So, it was a mistake to call the ugly white madam a cockroach? I will get a fine from the court and the sheriff will come again? Maybe. Oh, boss, please, I'll be a good cater. No, Julius, no. I'm not going to hurt you. This is to cut the cake, so we can do the celebrating. Yes, I'm very hungry again. The girls at Kenny's party, they only had the stupid raw fish on their bellies, no fried chicken. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, ANC Youth League. Happy birthday to me. You must leave some for the rest of us, okay? Lastly, cricketer Herschel Gibbs has exposed the dark side of the sport with revelations of orgies, drug taking and match fixing in his tell-all biography.
Oh, yes, it's what a load of bloody cuck, man.
What's the matter, coach? You rugby players are saints, I suppose.
No, Mentum, no, that's the whole bloody point. You know, this little Kalkop Mariki here is just trying to pull a thing here like US manifestation, man. He's just copying UST.
I don't think Mr. Gibbs was copying anyone, coach.
Rubbish, Tim, you know, all that stuff about, you know, fraying with the cherries in the hotel and whatever, you know, UST was doing that already, man, a long time ago. And even a bit of snoof there of the meisjes en Karl Bouders, I mean.
Coach!
Yes, through his Bob, man. Not Bob Skinstead, well, I don't know what he was up to, but I saw that flippin' pictures.
I don't know what's wrong with these young people these days, Desmond. They spend thousands, what am I saying, hundreds of thousands of rands just at a party.
Well, Tada, I suppose you are referring to this Kenny Kunene, you know, who celebrated his birthday last week by spending close to R1 million and by eating sushi off the bodies of young women?
Yes, that was quite gross.
Well, Vavi was quite right to say it was like spitting in the face of the poor.
It is not only that guy. It's this new generation. They can't seem to find enough ways to show off their money and do the weirdest things.
Yes, I also find it quite distasteful. You know, they say it's none of our business if they party hard, but I still think it's not right.
Last year, it was Jacob Zuma's daughter Dudu, who had a big bash for her birthday. Then it was his spokesman, Zizi Kodwa. And then recently, Kanyimbau. She invited all these famous people to party with her for several days.
Oh, so you also know Kanye Bao? Were you invited to her birthday, Tada?
No, Desmond. I don't know Kanyimbau, but I know of her.
Oh, I see.
And no, I wasn't invited.
Oh, what a pity.
What? Were you invited, Desmond?
I didn't go.
But were you invited?
Well, I didn't go.
I'm asking you if you were invited, Desmond.
It's none of your business.
Bloody agent. President Jacob Zuma has said the ANC is determined to establish a media appeals tribunal. Yes, Tim,
We cannot allow the media to undermine the rights of the poor.
But, Mr. President, only last week, members of your government were suggesting a compromise on the matter if the media was more vigilant in its self-regulation.
Who said that?
It was widely reported, Mr. President.
Yes, Tim. Reported by who? By this media, who are not very responsible, isn't it so?
So now it is irresponsible to report on what government is saying, or rather not saying, Mr. President?
You know, Tim, we are resenting all these lectures we are getting from the media that are saying that the ANC is so determined to curtail the freedom of expression.
But even senior ANC members believe that it is what you are trying to do, Mr. President.
Who, Tim? I don't see these senior ANC members in this office. Where are they?
Mr. President.
Where are they, Tim? They are not here. Those senior leaders, they must be ghosts. Yes. Wasn't it Halloween just recently?
Trick or treat, right? Aviation authorities in Zimbabwe have admitted that its surveillance and communication systems are obsolete, making the country's airspace among the most dangerous in the world. They are seeking help from their South African counterparts. The fences are broken, Mr. Mantashi, and last year a warthog ran on the runway and was hit by a jet aircraft.
No. That is very, very bad for the reputation of your country and for our airspace.
Fortunately, no one was injured in this incident.
No. But even so, there must have been some damage to the aircraft.
Yes, there was some minor damage.
But easily repaired, I imagine.
Oh yes, our glorious technicians can do wonders with string and some glue.
No. These people are very clever.
The warthog, though, was a goner. I'm afraid it was eaten just like that.
Oh, no. Just like that, Mr. President.
Yes, these are hungry people working at the airports.
So you want money?
Yes, Mr. Mantashe, to fix the fences and maybe buy, a little something for the First Lady.
Oh, no. We gave you some the last time, Mr. President, remember?
The elephants, Mr. Mantashe. Think of the elephants on the runway and think of Grace. If she cannot fly to Hong Kong, think of the danger.
Oh, no, Mr. President. This money doesn't grow on trees here, you know.
I take it as yes then, Mr. Mantashe.
No. Of course, Mr. President.
The police have successfully gone to court to prevent a Sunday newspaper from publishing any information about allegedly suspicious appointments within its crime intelligence unit.
Yes, Tim. These journalists must know there is no escaping the law.
So, General, you have prevented the Sunday Independent from naming those alleged close friends and family members we have installed in the crime intelligence unit?
Yes, that is the message that we are sending. Don't think that the press can compromise our intelligence by uncovering the alleged nepotism.
But, General Kele, there is one thing that bothers me.
What is it? Be quick. Big Mama here is hungry.
I assume this urgent court action concerns the newspaper's intention to name, among others, these alleged friends and relatives?
Yes. These operatives are undercover agents. The criminals must not know their names.
But, General, sir, these operatives would be close friends and family, wouldn't they? I mean, that's the thing about nepotism, isn't it?
Wait! Are you trying to be a clever, shady journalist, Tim?
And if they are all members of your close entourage, then everybody knows who these operatives are. So what's the point?
You are playing with a big crocodile here, Tim. That special taxi to Mpumalanga, with a seat and a bag for your head, it is still waiting for you downstairs, you know?
Tada, I think this Kenny Kutene guy just may have a point.
And which one is that, Desmond?
Well, he says that it's his money, so it's okay for him to have an expensive party where the guests eat sushi of the half-naked bodies of other people.
You mean the raw fish?
Yes, it's called sushi, Tada.
Whatever. It's still raw fish. And what is the reason he gives for this?
Well, he says that it is inspiring for the ordinary young people, you know, they do not have to be on the bottom of society, being trampled over, you know. If they work hard, they should be something more.
So he is saying that ordinary youth could be something more than just a carpet for the rich.
Yes, something like that. No, if they work hard enough, they can be a table for the rich.
Actually, that is not funny, Desmond.
No, I guess it's not. In fact, it's quite sad, actually.
Yes. I mean, how can people eat raw fish anyway?
Oh, come on, Tata. With the chopsticks.
Some analysts have reacted to President Jacob Zuma's recent cabinet reshuffle by claiming that it heralded a generational shift towards a younger government. Mr. President, there is a suggestion that the reshuffle was not really addressing the problems of the country so much as the ANC's internal problems.
And what problems are those, Tim?
Well, for instance, that you have considered to demands by the Youth League for a younger group in government.
No, Tim. We are all having our demands. The youth have theirs, Tim, and I have mine.
What were yours, Mr. President? That delivery be speeded up? That you had to balance diverse coalitions that brought you to power?
No, Tim. It is not that. I wanted to have more women.
Oh, I see. But there is a lot of untested new blood here, Mr. President. Is that not risky?
Tim, you know how it is with the women. You have to try them out to see if they are able to do the job.
Mr. President!
Is that not how you are choosing your women, Tim? How do you know which ones to throw away? Do you keep them on? Tim?
As the aftershocks of the reshuffle continue, ex-Labour Minister Membatisi Mdladlana says he's looking forward to the break and is relocating to Cape Town to take on the DA and Helen Zille.
Well, I say let him come, Tim. Let him come.
So, Madam Premier, you say you are looking forward to Mr. Mdladlana's challenge?
I didn't say that, Tim.
You are not welcoming this challenge?
Look, there's going to be no challenge at all from this individual, Tim. I mean, for heaven's sake, just look at the way he handled the Labour portfolio.
Well, he's going to lead the reorganization of the ANC in the province, ma'am.
I want to see that. Mr. Mdladlana doesn't know the first thing about work. All those strikes that happened on his beat, he'll probably spend most of the time talking about toilets. I mean, what kind of campaign will that be? Does he think he'll be flushed with success by yanking our chains, by taking the...
Mrs. Zille!
Well, I just want to warn him. He needs to put the seat down afterwards. We won't tolerate that sort of sloppiness around here.
Public condemnation is growing over the revelations that men were eating sushi off the bodies of near-naked women at the lavish 40th birthday party of billionaire Kenneth Kunene.
Oh, Tim, there is no shame in this.
You don't think this is rather degrading, Mr. Malema?
Don't be chacharak, Tim. Are you against the black capitalists? Do you want the Africans to remain poor and die poor, huh?
No, Mr. Malema. It's just that these parties...
We have no reason to apologize for these parties, Wangwa. We are young. It is our duty to party.
And is it your duty to eat sushi of the young women, Mr. Malema?
No, Tim. I'm never eating the raw fish.
So, you disapprove, Mr. Malema?
No, Tim. I'm wanting to eat the chicken of these very nice girls here. Maybe with the tomato sauce and the chips.
Over my dead body, fat boy. You are not eating anything here, boyfriend. Especially not like a fried greasy chicken all over my washboard stomach, okay?
How? Tim, this one, she's not getting the breakfast or the taxi money.
Footsack, hippo!
Yeah, wait.
Lastly, a consultant whose highest qualification was matric was employed by the police and paid 1.3 million a month.
General! What is it, young man? General, please, Sir Chief. I have the matric. I want the job. I have the woodwork degree. And I'm also the engineer. You, an engineer?
Yes, Chief. I want a high-paying job like this position.
Tell me, my boy, is your mother or father a director of the SAPS like this consultant?
No, Chief.
Then I can't give you the job. It is only for the relatives of the hard-working police members.
But it is not fair. It is the hypothesis.
No, it is not nepotism. Don't be chatterak too now. We are keeping the police force together like a happy family to fight the crime. Now, my boy, if you want to get in the police force and catch the crooks, you must get rid of that big fat tire around your waist.
But they all have a tire.
Tata, with all this corruption everywhere, our Rainbow Nation does not seem so bright anymore.
Sad but true, Desmond. Very sad.
Why is it that politicians everywhere are so dishonest?
Well, maybe it is because we are letting the fat man guard the chicken store.
Yes, but Tata, it is not fair, It isn't just Malema who has behaved badly.
No, Desmond. What I mean is we are letting the lusty man protect the nunnery.
Come on, you can't blame it all on Zuma.
You don't understand, Desmond. Actually, it is like we are letting the alcoholic to look after the vineyard.
That is not fair for Thabo Mbeki. He has been out of power for a long time now. I cannot see how he can still be taking advantage of the system.
No, Desmond. What I mean is that it is unfortunately common for politicians to be corrupt. And those were just metaphors, figures of speech.
I know what a metaphor is, Tata. Remember, I'm the one who came up with this Rainbow Nation metaphor in the first place.
No, that one is not a metaphor, Desmond. That is an optical illusion.
Oh my gosh, this corruption business is so depressing.
The National Police Commissioner General Becky Cele has urged South African police members to go the extra mile this festive season.
It is Christmas time, team, and many of these criminals will be thinking that they must have the bonuses.
So police will be on the lookout for criminal activity?
It is one of our busiest periods, when the brave policemen are saying goodbye to their loved ones and dedicating their time to serving the communities.
In other words, General, they'll be going to work.
Watch it with the shady questions, you criminal kisser.
Sorry, General, so your men will be going the extra mile?
Yes, with the extra bullets.
So it's going to be rough?
With Big Mama here, team, we are going to be on the lookout for the criminals, especially those fat ones who are trying to climb in the chimneys.
And like you say,
Yes, team. Bada, bada, boom, boom, bam. And remember, team, the general is watching you very closely.
The non-performing communications minister Siphiwe Nyanda has been fired. But COSATU still want further changes at the dysfunctional SABC.
Yes, Tim, the conditions set out by COSATU have not been met by these hyenas who sit on the board here like pigs at the trough.
They haven't, Mr. Vavi?
No, Tim. They are still flapping their vulture wings like the pythons at the watering hole. In particular, Mr. Ben Gobani, he is a jackal.
The chairman of the board, Mr. Vavi, he is a jackal too?
Yes, Tim. This one, he must resign. Like a small frog and hop it. If this orang-outang is not doing it, then his wings must be clipped like the Paji, and he must be fired.
Fired? Like
vampires, Tim. They must commit themselves to the scrupulous adherence to good corporate governance and such protocols, or else there will be blood.
More mangled metaphors, Mr. Vavi?
No, Tim. We cannot let them turn the SABC into a menagerie.
Surely not. The Democratic Alliance has laid charges against ANC veteran Tony Yengeni after it was revealed that the convicted fraudster had accepted 6 company directorships in apparent contravention of the Companies Act.
Yes, Tim. The Act specifically disqualifies anybody who was jailed for theft, fraud, forgery, or perjury from being a company director. And we think that covers Mr. Yengeni's situation quite adequately.
But Mr. Yengeni can approach the High Court to have this disqualification set aside, not so?
Yes, surely he can, Tim. But we will challenge that too.
How? You cockroach!
I beg your pardon?
Comrade Tony is one of us, Team. This ugly agent must remember that. We will not be taking directions from these pale puppies or from these drunk judges.
Well, Tim, I must say that I find this attitude quite alarming. Mr. Yengeni was kicked out of government because of his criminal record.
Now he is a teacher at the ANC school.
Oh, and a fine example he is, no doubt. A very model of ethical behavior.
If I can suggest here, Mr. Malema, that there is a chance that Mr. Yengeni could go back to jail,
Then we, who are his comrades in the struggle, will be carrying him on our shoulders into the prison.
Oh, good luck with that. That'll be quite a struggle. Have you seen him, Tim? How much weight Mr. Yengeni has put on? All that struggle eating.
He's not heavy, he's only eating the raw fish of the skinny models.
Oh, I'm quite sure of that.
Lastly, the Boks kick off the first of their Grand Slam bids against the four home nations. Will the Boks do it, or will the luck of the Irish prevail?
Ach no, Tim, you know the luck of the Irish, Samoor. I'm tuning you. That's a blurry lot of supercilistices cuck, man. You know, luck is a foot.
Well, Coach, you have had some bad luck yourself, haven't you? Skalkberger has got a broken rib and Juan de Jong is also injured.
Yeah, you know, but at least we got that, you know, Tim, because if we didn't have a bit of bad luck, we wouldn't have any blurry luck at all. You know what I mean, eh?
Well, I'm not so sure, Coach.
Oh, yeah, Tim, you know, these Irish is pretty bang poop scared themselves, man, you know. They flippin' suicidal. The one guy was found dead there in Dublin outside the pizza shop, you know, covered in cheese, tomatoes, and black olives, you know. The police reckon he, topped himself.
Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me, Tim, and the team, it's hamburger. Goodbye and futsek.